Hey Soul Family, welcome back to part 2 of Understanding the Multirealms. It is such a gift to have you back here on this journey of self-discovery. Today, we are venturing into the hidden corridors of our own being, exploring the architecture of the soul in a way that is both ancient and brand new. In our very first episode, we established the vital big picture, the foundational idea that we don't live in just one single flat reality. Instead, we exist within many layers or frequencies of consciousness called the multi-realms. We are constantly moving through these states, tuned into different stations of experience. Today, we're going even deeper. We are diving into one of the most important, most powerful, and often most avoided realms of all, the realm of the shadow. It is a territory we often fear to map, yet it holds the very treasures we have been seeking in the light. It is the soil where true mastery begins. Let's start with the mechanics of our daily experience. How we actually enter and exit this realm. It is much more common than you might believe. Most people move in and out of the shadow realm unconsciously, sometimes multiple times in a single day, without ever realizing the shift has occurred. You might be having a normal, peaceful morning. You're making tea, the sun is shining, and then someone says something that triggers a sensitive point. Suddenly, you feel irritated. You feel heavy, defensive, or overwhelmed by an old, familiar emotion that feels like it has come from a different time altogether. In that precise moment, without realizing it, you've slipped into the shadow. Your frequency has shifted, and you are now perceiving the world through its lens. You are no longer in the flat reality of your morning. You have entered the unconscious depths, and once you are there, the shadow's gravity begins to pull. Why does this happen so easily and so unconsciously? Because we are often operating on autopilot, unaware of the subtle shifts in our internal landscape. Because the shadow realm contains everything we've spent our entire lives, and sometimes many lives, trying to hide from ourselves and others. It is the storehouse of repressed emotions: shame, anger, fear, insecurities, and those unresolved wounds from this lifetime and even past ones. Every piece of you that has been rejected is held in the stillness of this realm. It is not gone. It is simply waiting to be seen and to be understood. The ego's primary job is to protect our self-image. It wants us to feel safe and consistent, so it pushes these unacceptable parts into the unconscious. But these energies don't simply disappear because they are hidden. They stay active in the background, waiting for the right frequency to pull us back in. They are like a constant current running beneath the surface of your conscious life, a vibration that you can feel even when you aren't looking at it. And when a trigger arrives, it is like a key turning in a lock. The basement door opens, and the energy of the shadow rushes in to be acknowledged. Imagine Sarah, a woman who considers herself quite spiritual. She meditates every morning, she eats well, and she tries her best to stay in a positive state. She believes she has a handle on her energy. She feels balanced and connected, but the shadow is always there, waiting for its moment to reveal a deeper truth. One day at work, her colleague gets praised for a project Sarah worked hard on. It's a small moment, a few words of recognition for someone else. Suddenly, Sarah feels a wave of resentment. She feels worthlessness. A cold, heavy weight settles in her chest, and the room feels different. She tells herself, I shouldn't feel this way. This is low vibe. She tries to push the feeling down, to stay spiritual and stay positive in the eyes of others. But instead of acknowledging the feeling, she suppresses it. She smiles through the rest of the day, but the energy has already taken hold. She has entered the realm. That night, she has restless sleep. She wakes up with unexplained anxiety, a knot in her stomach that won't go away. She feels disconnected from her light. Without realizing it, she had slipped into the shadow realm the moment she felt triggered, and because she refused to look at it, the energy stayed active. It grew heavier in the darkness of her avoidance. This is how most of us operate. We fear what we might find if we truly look into the depths of our own being. We enter the shadow unconsciously through everyday triggers, and we exit it temporarily by distracting ourselves by scrolling, working, or eating. We use these distractions to numb the weight of the shadow. We try to climb back into the light before we have actually integrated the darkness we found. Or we force positivity. We tell ourselves affirmations while we are still bleeding internally. But this exit is only a temporary bypass. The energy remains. The shadow will continue to call for your attention until it is truly met. It is not an enemy to be avoided, but a part of you asking for a deeper level of engagement. Now, here's the important part, the part that can change everything. The realm of the shadow is not a bad place. It is not something to be ashamed of or feared. In fact, it is one of the most sacred and transformative realms we can ever enter when we have the courage to enter it consciously and with presence. When we enter it consciously, this realm gives us the perfect space for deep introspection and shadow work. It is the womb of our newest, most authentic self. It is here that we have the opportunity to face our hidden parts with honesty and compassion, without the need for judgment or the weight of rejection. Every time we courageously meet what arises, whether it's shame, rage, grief, or fear, we are taking back the energy that we have spent a lifetime hiding. We reclaim lost pieces of our power and our wholeness. We are bringing the fragmented parts of our soul back home into the light of our own acceptance. However, there is a real danger if we stay in the shadow unconsciously for too long. If we dwell in the darkness without the light of our own awareness, without the willingness or the spiritual strength to do the inner work, prolonged dwelling can lead to states of deep stagnation and emotional exhaustion. It can lead to depressive states, obsessive rumination, self-sabotage, numbness, or even a sense of being stuck in a darkness that has no end. A person's hand reaching out through the fog, but the fog is thick and heavy, pulling them back, blended with dark cosmic light particles, emotive and visceral. The difference is conscious engagement. It is the choice to stay awake in the dark. When you willingly enter the shadow, when you pause and say, "Okay, I'm willing." Every inner battle you fight and every piece you transmute becomes sacred alchemy. You are turning the base materials of your trauma into the gold of your wisdom. Each honest confrontation weakens the grip of old patterns. Each layer you integrate creates space for more light to enter your field of experience. The vessel of your being becomes more capable of holding higher frequencies. You are building the capacity for true spiritual expansion and lasting joy. And here's the beautiful paradox. It is precisely through this deep work in the shadow that the portal to the realm of the light begins to open for you. The light doesn't come by avoiding the shadow, it comes by moving through it with courage and presence. The two are inseparable parts of the whole. Every time you face and transmute a piece of darkness, you build a bridge that allows you to move between the realms with ease and with grace. The more you do this work, the more natural the movement becomes. You are no longer a victim of your shadow. You are the master of your multi-realms. The shadow is not your enemy. It is the womb where true integration, healing, and ascension are born. It is the sacred darkness that precedes the dawn. In part 3, we'll explore its counterpart, the realm of the light. We will discover the heights we can reach once we have truly integrated our depths. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Have you had moments where you became aware of slipping into the shadow? What helped you work through it? Thank you for watching and for your willingness to journey with me. I am so honored to be on this path with you. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.